Okay. Sorry, my body glitched. Not my foot slipped on the gravel, but in case you're wondering how the shoes are after the chain break and then my accident, because I was wearing these when I wrecked. As you can see, they're not very clean. I'll fix that eventually. So, at the end of last video, or for me, 5 seconds ago, I said that the next video would either be a couple days or a week from now for you guys. And then I said, hold on. Then I said I would address that next video, which is right now. So, what I meant by that was my whole upload schedule thingy. So, if you are kind of new around here and don't know, all these videos are pre-recorded by a good bit. So like right now, today's September 25th, but this video you're probably not going to see until February. I do that because things come up, which happened to me this summer. So there's times where I can't go riding for a while, or something happens, or I need like a break or whatever, and I don't get to get out and go riding. But when I have these videos pre-recorded, already uploaded, I can take that break. So like when I wrecked this and my dog died on the same day, I was able to take I didn't go riding for 3 weeks, but there was still 2 videos a week, every single week for you guys. And that made me feel relieved, because like, even though I'm not getting out there and riding, it still seems like I am, because you guys are still getting videos. And this summer, I had a lot of free time, so I took full advantage of that, and I tried to pump out as many videos as I could so that I could consistently post 2 a week. And I think I did a decent job. I had that for a couple months. It's still going at the moment of recording this. But I do that. Another reason I do that is so that over the winter, when I can't ride because there's snow and ice and stuff like that, and I can't go riding, there's still videos coming out. So it seems like I'm still riding, but I'm not. So that way it doesn't feel like there's a big gap, you know? That way it doesn't feel like, oh, you had to take the winter off or anything. It feels like business as usual, because you still get to see me just go out and ride. That's why I do that. Now, a couple of videos ago, I said that since I'm starting this job and stuff, and I'm going to have a lot less free time, and it's almost October, so riding season isn't a whole lot longer, I said I was probably going to switch back to the 1 a week. That way, they can last all winter. But, and I did do that. I did switch back to 1 a week as of right now. But if I really kind of push it and keep at it at the same rate I have been, I might be able to have enough videos where I can still do 2 a week the whole way into or through March, which is typically when you can start riding again. March, April in PA is usually where it warms up enough. So that's like my goal, is to get at least halfway through March, like pre-uploaded. So as of right now, it's still 1 a week. But if I keep it up at this rate, I'll probably be able to move it back to 2 a week. Sorry, I'm getting kind of dehydrated, so it's hard to talk. But I'll be able to move it back to 2 a week. So, with that being said, usually I say like, oh, you'll see this video on this day. Like, oh, nice. I say like, you'll see this video on this day, or stuff like that. I'm not going to do that anymore, because what happens is, let's say right now, as scheduled, this video would be February 16th. If I did 1 a week, let's say this would be Sunday the 16th. And I talk in the video like it's Sunday the 16th, like I do sometimes. if I get to the point where I can do 2 a week, and then I shift all those videos, it's going to be wrong now. So for the rest of the year, I'm not going to talk like whatever day it's uploaded, if that makes sense. I don't know. That was such a long explanation. I'm sorry. I hope that made sense. If not, it's not important. I'm just going to keep uploading videos for you. But yeah, most of these videos are pre-recorded pretty far ahead of time. But at the beginning of riding season, around March, April, those months when summer's like spring and summer are starting back up, those videos are usually like maybe recorded a week ahead of time at most, because the riding season just started back up. So now I'm just starting the videos and stuff back up. So those videos are much more like recent when I talk and stuff, and like when I say the kind of stuff that I'm doing. I forgot that cop was there from last video, but we're good. I was just chilling. He's probably like, what the fuck is that guy doing? Where was I? Yeah, those videos at the beginning of riding season are always much closer, so things I'm talking about are like more relevant. I don't know, I just felt like explaining that, because some people, I still get comments of people that like didn't realize that this was recorded months ago. So I just felt like explaining that, putting that out there. The kind of reason I did that was because when I edit videos, I usually just cut out the parts where I'm not talking, because like not everybody wants to see that, you know. When I watch motovlogs, I want to hear what they have to say. But the reason, if I talk that long, you get to enjoy the fall road that I'm on while I talk. So if you really just want to see the road, you can just mute the video, not hear my voice. I won't be offended. I hate listening to me, so I wouldn't blame you. There's a bunch of deer in that person's yard. I'm sure they have a ton back here. It's a very nice area. I'd be terrified to hit a deer on a bike, on a motorcycle. I'm sure that can't feel good for either one of you. But then you have Travis, the dude. I think it was the very first time we went riding together. I think, I could be wrong. I had my GoPro on my chin mount, but I wasn't recording. This was when I was in a very different place, and I wasn't really taking the YouTube stuff that seriously, so I didn't record very often. But I had my GoPro attached to my helmet but not turned on, and I'm pretty sure it was the first time we went riding. He was on an R3 and I was on my CBR 300, and I look down at like my speed, and I look up and I just see a deer literally right in front of him. And sorry, I had to quit coughing. I just see him like clip the deer, and it stumbled a little bit, but it got right back up. He got lucky enough to just barely like clip the leg of it. And I was so mad at myself for having my camera turned off, because the first thing he said, which of course was like what you'd expect, was, "Oh, please tell me you got that on camera." I didn't. So I was pretty disappointed I didn't. But I was glad he was okay. And I just thought that was crazy. Same dude, like a year and a half, I don't know, 2 years later? Oh yeah, 2 years later, because if I had the CBR, yeah, so this was like 2 years later. Same guy. It was the day I made the video with him. We went riding again, and he was showing me a back roads way to get to the town we were going to. It happened again. This time, I think he just barely like missed him. Like, I think they timed it perfectly where they just ran in front of him, but nobody was hit. So it worked out well. But same thing. I had the camera on my helmet, but it wasn't turned on because I was saving the battery life for later when we were going to start recording. But at that time, I was on my R6. He was on his Gixxer 750. You can see it in the two separate videos. There's two separate videos with him in it. But like, it's hard to believe that not only has he hit or almost hit 2 deer on his bike, right? I've never done that. He's been riding less than me, and he's almost done it twice. Both times I was with him, both times had the camera attached but not on. Like, the odds are crazy of that. But I mean, it gave us good stories. I have so many different riding stories with him, like close calls between him almost wrecking really bad, me almost getting ran over, him saving me from, I will just say, doing something very stupid. Put it that way. He saved me there. But a whole bunch of different stories with him. I wish we got to go riding more, but he's very busy, and I get that. And we also, unfortunately, live much further away now, so we don't really get to do that, which sucks. But life happens. If you didn't see the video where I mentioned it, he is the person that bought me the camera I'm currently using. It's a DJI Osmo Action 4. Super nice camera, super awesome, like great quality and everything. And he just surprised me with it one day, so can't shout him out or thank him enough for that. I really do appreciate it. But it didn't feel right to talk about him that much and then not mention that he's the reason I'm recording with this camera. I said about this bike having tailgate me written on the back. I hate people so much, dude. I'm sure on the camera it's gonna look like they're a mile behind me just because of the like fisheye lens, but then you'll always have those comments from people that have no idea what they're talking about. Oh, they were so far back, you're just being a big baby, you're dramatic. Okay, buddy, go ahead, switch me seats then. You be in that situation. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how it goes. Tell me they're far away when it's you. We'll see. See if you still think that. I'm sure they do look far away from the couch. People just seem to forget that, oh, there's another cop. Perfect timing. People just seem to forget that even their car mirrors literally say objects in mirror are closer than they appear. So like, even if it looks far in the camera, I try to use the mirrors and like zoom in on them so you can see how close they look in the mirror. And then you have to remember, however they look in the mirror, they're actually closer than that. So like, I'm telling you, they're a lot closer than it seems. So I hate when people do that, even if it's not on my video. Like, I've seen it on other people's videos all the time. Thank you for waiting. But I see that all the time. It's such an ignorant take. Like, oh man, I'm gonna get all worked up again. That's not why I'm out here. I'm out here to enjoy the bike and just hang out with you guys. So, changing the topic. I was gonna say, are you guys excited for Halloween? But you're not gonna see this till well after Halloween. So I hope you had a nice Christmas. Nice headlights. Oh, that is something I wanted to talk about, forgot. So I did a new intro. That was the first video of the year. I did a new year, new intro type of thing, and outro. But I'm very confused. So obviously I looked up copyright-free beats because I just don't want to have any copyright issues on my videos, even though like I'm not making money from them or anything. It's just still, it's not something I want to deal with, because then like sometimes when things are copywritten, they get like restricted and certain countries can't see them and stuff. So like I don't want to do that. So I look up copyright free stuff. I went through until I found one I really liked, and I made the intro for it. And then I put it into a video, made the whole video, and I uploaded it. I waited like an hour or two, and I kept checking the app, and it didn't say copyright. Usually it's within minutes it'll show you like there's a copyright strike against it. So I looked and it didn't say copyright. So I was like, all right, perfect. The intro and outro are good. So I make the next video, use the exact same ones. That comes up as copyright. And I was like, what? So I checked the information as to why, and it said the intro song was copyrighted. And I was like, but what? It comes up under copyright free. So how? So I like look into it more. It says no impact on the video. It said like who has the copyright, and it said that they allow it to be used in YouTube videos. So it said no impact. So I'm confused. Like, if there's no impact on the video and it's allowed to be used, why does it come up as copyright? And why is it under copyright-free music if it's not copyright-free? I don't understand. So, I'm going to let it go for now, but once those videos go up, I'm going to see like if there's any issues with it or anything. I might have to end up changing the intro song, or like the music. I hope I don't have to, because I kind of like it. But if I do change it, that's why. I don't understand. Maybe you guys know better. Like it says no impact on the video, but let's say I was making money from YouTube. Let's say my videos were monetized. Does that mean I get the money if it says no impact? Because if that's the case, why bother putting it as copyright? I just don't get it. I'm not complaining. Like, if it doesn't affect my videos at all, then sweet. It just doesn't make sense to me. Thank you for waiting. What a world for bikers, where you gotta thank people for not killing you. It's awesome. I think I yapped enough for today, though. And as you can see, it's getting dark out. What time is it? Oh, I keep forgetting that I can look down and actually see what time it is now. I haven't had a clock on my bike in years. It's nice to have that. But yeah, it's 7 o'clock, so I've got like 20 minutes before it's really dark. So I'm gonna head home. And this video is probably getting kind of long anyways, so I'll wrap it up for now, but I'll keep recording just in case. Nice headlights, buddy. Let's go. Black car too. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate it. Sorry, it was kind of a more serious one. I feel like it was just mainly rants. Well, no, I told some stories, roughly. So I mean, it wasn't all serious. There's some fun. I hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time I head out.